guys, welcome to another video review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Gear4Toys GT-01R and GT-01I. Gear4Toys, the latest company to throw their hat into the ring for upgrading our G1 toys. And if any G1 toy in history needed upgrading, it's these two guys. For as long as I can possibly remember, these two particular figures have gotten the largest amount of hate, I suppose, because these toys look nothing like their actual cartoons. How can you pretend that this is Ironhide when it doesn't even look like Ironhide? That was always one of the biggest complaints that I've always had with this set, and probably one of the reasons why it took me so long to actually buy them. I mean, honest, they don't even have heads. What are you supposed to do with them? Well, basically wait until 2008 when Best Toys came out with a head for Ironhide and Ratchet. Flip it around here on the back and you can see that there were just little tiny heads that slid into the back section here of the figures themselves. And here are the heads themselves, and actually they were really nice upgrade pieces. Kind of expensive. This set alone was, I believe, $30 when it first came out. You could probably get it cheaper now, but it's really, really simple. You see this little slot thing right here? They just slide right down, and now your Ironhide has a head and your Ratchet has a head. That alone kind of left some problems, because you added some height to him. Now his arms really looked kind of dopey. And they, I mean, gorilla arms, I guess would be a nice term, but they're just terrible looking. One thing that was really, really nice about these though, is that they could actually fold and they could actually store in vehicle mode. And I'm just gonna transform him real quick so you can kind of see that. It was actually a really nice touch that I really liked. And then you take the back section and you just plug this down, and you can see that the head is still in there, but you can actually have them store that headpiece in vehicle mode. And I really thought that it was a brilliant idea that they had. Enter Gear4Toys. And as you can see, you have a nice silhouette of what we're going to be getting in the package here. You flip it around, there's nothing in the box. You got a big old gear right there, but that's pretty much it. Same thing with the actual Ratchet box, nothing spectacular with it. But when you open it up, take it out, and there you see what you're getting. And you also get some instructions with it. When you open it up out of this nice plastic tray, you can see what exactly we're getting with this figure. Very nice looking add-on piece, which gives them a nice head and arms, articulated arms that look so much better. Also, you get this nice little battery, an additional battery, and I'll explain why you need that in a minute. And you get a really nice chromed out gun. I really like the way that looks. Very shiny. Very nice gun on there. But the set itself is actually really nice. The only problem that I really have with it is going to be his face. Yeah, his face is kind of derpy. Kind of looks like he's got puffy cheeks. I don't know. You decide. Which head do you think looks better? Let me know. But this is an overall fantastic looking piece, which I'm really, really excited about. Now, to attach it, it's actually really simple. First, if you have this, take this off, rotate these around, just like so, and just kind of hold them there. Then all you have to do is take this, and this kind of just fits into place here. It doesn't really peg in anything, doesn't really slot in anything. You just kind of hold it there, and then you rotate these up, and that's what's actually going to hold it in place. And here you have Ironhide. And I really like the way this thing looks. Now, granted, people have complained because now his upper body looks real bulky and his legs look small. But I don't really think it looks all that terribly bad. And you take his gun, and it obviously can hold in either hand. And I just love the way this looks. I mean, that's really spiffy. Now, the extra battery is used because he actually has one other really cool feature. If you look here on the back, right there where that white button is, if you push it, his eyes will light up. And then you can see a really nice blue glow to his eyes. Fantastic looking. Now, one thing that you do have to be careful with, his head is actually articulated. However, because of the LED and the wiring that's in it, you can really only go about 90 degrees left and right. You can go all the way around, but you're going to snap the wire. So there's Ironhide right there. And here's the Ratchet figure. And again, the face is kind of goofy looking. His crest is almost a little bit too big. This crest obviously is a little bit smaller, but again, you have the little button here on the back that when you push it, you get the light up feature in the eyes, which is very reminiscent of the just blue paint on this one. Very nice looking. Now the only real unfortunate aspect of these figures, is that the add-on parts can't store anywhere, which is a disappointment in my opinion. But really, who displays their Ironhide and Ratchet in any other mode other than robot mode? I mean really, come on. Now the real question is whether or not this set is worth it. Each set retails separately for $30, or you can get both of them for I think like $56.99. Now that might be a little bit too pricey for some people, so based on that, I really can't recommend it. Does it make the figures look better? Absolutely, in my opinion, it absolutely makes them look a hell of a lot better. But the price is a little bit steep, so this is definitely a set for collectors with money. But in my opinion, this set finally gives us a nice way to proudly display our G1 Ironhide and Ratchets. So until next time guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.